Welcome to TheHobidyBooby, the Psycho Last Valerian back again, and today I'm going to show you my initial reaction for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection that was revealed during the PlayStation State of Play yesterday. And also I'm going to be going into just details about the stuff that I really am hopeful for this collection, right? Just things I'm hoping that's added, things that I hope that they do with it, like features that I hope it has, right? And even a couple of other collections as well. But anyways, enjoy my initial reaction, and I will join you afterwards.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
Gex.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding part of it is just seeing people react.
I hear him. I heard Ed Boon.
We knew that we were onto something.
What?
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game.
It'd be so great. It'd be so freaking great if it's like Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 4. That's what I was hoping for. Hopefully it has gold. I want it to have gold. Oh, that is so cool. Please have online. Please have online. Good online.
We're showing you a part of a world that is much larger.
Most clip last flavor. Yeah. Spell with a K. That's how it should be. Play classic titles, including arcade console and handheld editions. Really cool. Online play with
There's
no
no
good.
template
Yes.
to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild
Friendship
West.
again.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Mr. Tobias. Flawless legacy. Oh yeah. Oh, 2025. When does it come out? Please. 2025. That's it. That's all you're gonna say? No more. Nothing else. Oh, dude. And then they show an arcade stick? Yeah, an arcade stick pretty much to go along with that, right? kind of perfect. They did that right there. The first fight stick made by PlayStation. Pretty damn cool. Okay, so I'm going to turn my attention over to the TV here, to my monitor anyway, I should say. We're going to be talking about the versions I'm hoping that they're going to include, and of course one specific title that I really hope they include. But before we get to that, there are a couple features I want this thing to have, but the main feature, the biggest feature of all, the main one, is crossplay. Like, it has to have crossplay. I can't see this thing being like being played by a lot of people like in a couple years time after it's released. I just can't really see a lot of people playing this game or playing these games if it just doesn't have crossplay, right? It's just, crossplay is only beneficial, so I really feel like it needs to have crossplay. And I feel like all of these types of collections need to have that. Like the Capcom collections, I really hope they will implement that, right? It'd be great if they would do that, just get a team on it and just make it happen, right? And any other collection that would come out, because I'm very hopeful that we will be getting the Tekken collection, right? Hopefully there'll be a Tekken collection that comes out. Hopefully there'll be a Dead or Alive collection that comes out, a Virtua Fighter collection that comes out, and the one that would make me lose my mind. Even though Mortal Kombat is my favorite fighting game franchise, and we are getting the classic games, we're getting the games I grew up with, we're getting the games that I love in this collection here. I would lose my mind if there was a Soul Calibur collection, right? I would absolutely lose it. I'd be so ecstatic, so happy, so over the moon when it comes to something like that if we had the Soul Calibur collection. So yes, any of these types of collections, it's gonna have crossplay. It's gonna have crossplay, man. It really does. But with that said, that is the main feature that I really want, and I'm hoping it's gonna have that. The second feature, I'm hoping it's gonna have a practice mode, because with Mortal Kombat 4, it has a practice mode for the console versions of the game. This is gonna be the arcade version of the game. So hopefully they do include the practice mode in these games, right? It would also be nice to have a practice mode in Mortal Kombat, or Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 for Mortal Kombat 3 here, and then 2, and then 1, and stuff, all of it, right? Hopefully there would be a practice mode for all of these games here. That would be nice, right, if you can do that. So hopefully we'll have like a decent practice mode as well. Like maybe like the ability to record and do all that type of stuff, right? All that stuff. Just like all the bells and whistles of modern training modes and modern practice modes, modern training modes in fighting games. But hopefully we'll have that. Those are the two main features that I really hope this collection includes. Now, the big one. Let's talk about the games, right? For me, I'm really hopeful that this right here is going to be gold. right? I'm really hopeful it's going to be gold. I need Mortal Kombat Gold. I can't play my Dreamcast anymore, right? I can't even play gold anymore. I want to play it. My Dreamcast does not want to work, so I want to be able to play gold again. So I'm really hoping that Mortal Kombat Gold is going to be included in this collection here. And for all of the other editions and everything in this game, or I should say versions of this game, I really hope they're going to have more versions added. It's pretty much like all the versions of these games. It'd be really cool to be able to have all that stuff in one collection. It'd be nice. But let's get on to the main thing that I know people want to talk about, right? Or at least want to hear. The problem is the 3D collection, right? Or the 3D era collection. Like, I feel we're going to get like another collection down the road. Maybe if this thing is successful enough, because I just don't think they're going to be included with this. I just don't think so. But I will be happy to be wrong, right? I just feel like they're not going to be included with this. I really don't. Like, it's just a gut feeling, really. I have like nothing else here because, like, going through this here, I don't think there was much of anything that was said, right? Yeah, I could swear there was something about like 20 games or over 20 games, something like that. And I can't seem to find that. Trying to see if I can find it. Yeah, I don't believe so. Okay, yep. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think there's going to be I don't think there's going to be anything there that's talking about that, because I think said, let's see, what's next? Well, it's Mortal Kombat is all about secrets, so we hope you don't mind if we keep a few of our own for now, because obviously they say all this type of stuff here. So, if there's going to be over 20 games, right here, I do believe this. I'm sure they're talking about like different versions as well. Like they're including like the versions as well. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So basically, Mortal Kombat Gold would make 20, right? And then we'll say like 21, 22 if they add the PlayStation 1 and 64 version of Mortal Kombat 4. There's also like the Game Boy Color version as well. There's Trilogy, right? And there's a couple of different copies of Trilogy, or a few different versions of Trilogy. I do believe there are also Saturn versions as well to Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, right? So it'd be nice if they had all those different versions of those games, because I know that they had the Game Gear version for Mortal Kombat 2, for example. They did not, or at least I know I had that growing up, and I don't have it now. But I know there was the Game Gear version, so I'm really hoping they're going to have that too. I'm hoping that they're going to have all the different versions of these games that they are including. And of course, for me, like I said, most importantly, I need Mortal Kombat Gold. I just need Mortal Kombat Gold, man. I really do. But I know I'm very much excited about this. I don't know if you can tell from the reaction, but yes, I was definitely very much excited about this. It's so cool that we're getting all this stuff here. Especially the fact when I saw that Mortal Kombat 4 was there, I was like, yes, I know I hope for Mortal Kombat Gold, but I was just happy to see that Mortal Kombat 4 was there, because honestly, man, this game is just so broken in the best possible ways, man. Like, it's so cool to like the crazy crap that you can do in that game, where it's just like, what is it? It's like maximum damage, right? You had like this maximum damage thing, but doesn't even matter, because you can just break that maximum damage meter. Like, you can just go like beyond what's supposed to happen, right? Or like you can just pretty much go beyond it, and it's nice to be able to do that. I know that there are other things that can be done, like for instance, like in UMK3, for example, there are infinites in that game, man, and I don't think they're going to be getting rid of them. So it's like, that's why I feel like another thing that we need the practice mode, so people can practice on those infinites, man, and they're not easy to pull off as far as I know. So yeah, like back in the day, like these things really did require a lot of effort, a lot of skill to play this stuff. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this. I just hope that we get the 3D era collection, because I just don't think the 3D era game is going to be in here. But I mean, I am hopeful for that. But here's the thing: if they are not included in this, I feel like we need to buy this. Everybody needs to buy this, right? Anybody that wants that 3D era collection, I think you better buy this, just to make sure. Because we'll tell them, hey man, we really do want this stuff. We really, really want this stuff. So please, please let us have it. You know. But yeah, I think with all that said, yeah, we'll just bring this thing to a close. This is Cycle War Last Valerian, wishing you the best, bringing you the best, bringing you peace and goodwill and all that, you know. But this is Cycle War Last Valerian, wishing you the best. Thanking you all for watching. I hope that you take care. I hope that you have a good one, and I hope to see you in the next video or stream. Peace.
As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see